Reporting on the environment gets into politics and money, and that's the case this afternoon as we take a closer look at how a whole lot of states are resisting many of President Trump's executive orders.
Yeah, Maryland and D.C. are among 17 states that have just gone to federal court trying to block the president's directive to cut off funding to support a transition to more electric vehicles here in the U.S. It is a big deal here because of the explosion of EVs now on the road, facing a growing shortage of charging stations. Here's environmental impact reporter Scott Broom with the latest.
What good is an electric vehicle if you can't find a place to charge it? That's one reason the 2021 American Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act was pouring at least $3.27 billion into helping states build out charging networks, in the same way the government subsidized bringing electricity to rural areas in the 20th century. Back in October, Maryland Governor Wes Moore told me this.
We have to make sure we're dealing with something where people know they can go and hit a charging station just as easily as they can hit a gas station.
Today we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate.
But Inauguration Day changed everything. President Trump signed an executive order to kill the funding for building out the charging infrastructure approved by Congress. Now Maryland is among 17 states and the District of Columbia going to federal court, claiming that cutting off the EV charging money allocated by Congress is unconstitutional. That lawsuit reveals the scale of what's at stake locally in just one state, Maryland. In just 5 years, EVs on the road have exploded from about 15,000 in 2020 to nearly 133,000 now. The Trump executive order cuts 49 million Maryland is counting on to build out a charging network. And the cut likely kills the planned installation of more than 1,600 regular chargers and 180 fast chargers. Brittany Baker is with the Chesapeake Climate Action Network.
The climate situation has a deadline. There are real differences between achieving our climate goals in the next 5 years and waiting 15 years to achieve them. The federal government cannot stop the clean energy transition, but what they can do is slow down our equity goals around clean energy to ensure that the build out of EV infrastructure is equitable, is happening in communities where it otherwise may not be happening as swiftly.
The U.S. Department of Transportation has not commented on this lawsuit by 17 states, including Maryland. D.C. is suing too. Virginia is not part of the challenge. A federal judge has not made a ruling on this yet. Scott Broom, WUSA 9.